In the last report, we showed how a coach can create a profile, register a team, and start creating reports for a team. So these are the reports over the course of a season. But where does this information go? It goes into your dashboard, and there's different ways to show that data. Right here, we are showing the progress of a team over the course of a season. These are the averages of the different skills that the coach is evaluating. It's very useful for the coach, for the club, for the director of a club, and it can show where they're excelling, where they need improvement, where they have slumps. From here, we can go into more specifics, individual players. So we have a mock player here. We can show shooting, where they compare to the average, decision making, and from there, we can go into other areas. Here we're looking at a player distribution for different skills. So we can pick any skill here. And what we see as the coach is we can see any player in that skill. However, as a player parent, you will only be able to see your player that will be represented in gold, and the others you will not be able to see their specific names, but you'll be able to see where they stand against the team, against other players on the team. So from here we go on to skills correlation. Skills correlation is kind of interesting. So like with shooting and speed, you see here there's not much of a correlation, but let's take attitude and say decision making. You can start to see a correlation with these skills. There's a number of things you can do with this data here. But moving from here on to stats, which is very easy to use. You just click on the stats page, click the pen, pull up a player. This is the part that's very mobile friendly. You have a plus or a minus, so you can just keep tallies on the player as the season progresses, or at the end of the season, you can just enter in a complete number. Click save, and you're done. The last thing that I want to show you is a generate data export. This is very useful for coaches and directors working together of sports clubs. So let's take hockey for example. You would have multiple birth years at the Pee-wee level in hockey. But let's say we want to take every kid that's at the Pee-wee level and is moving up to Bantam, and we want to provide that data to the next level, which are Bantam coaches. We want to provide that data to them. We would take the 2006 birth year. We would take the positions that we want, click them. We would take all the categories that we want, click those, it defaults to all of them, and we click export. For this example, we are going to click all the birth years because we want to see more players, more data. So we're going to do that, click export, and we go to the export. So this is the first team, this is a skills average for the season, or it can just be for at any point in the season that you want to do a data export. This is a player where they rank on the team that they're on. This is a distance from the mean. This is very useful. It shows how they are just performing compared to the rest of the team. And this is seasonal growth. We have a number of ways that we calculate seasonal growth. Then we go back down to stats again, stats rank, and then it'll take you to the next team. So all very useful things to provide data for other coaches within the club. If you have any questions about what we've gone over today, please email support@drosif.com. Thank you.